There's a plane passing by. A plane has gone by. So, hi, it's Monday. Yeah, I woke up this morning at like 11. That's not morning, but I woke up at 11. And thus, the bed hair and the pimples. So, Shing, remember that 6-word story shirt we were supposed to sell in high school? I asked for one from Pia. Yay, thanks for the video, Shing. That was really helpful because I'm not really good at studying. Shing mentioned in her last video. We met up last week and it was really fun, and there was cake. Anything with cake is fun. I don't know, it was nice to see you again, like physically there. I guess this week's topics are school related, because actually before Shing posted her video on studying, I was thinking of ranting about school. I don't think I've mentioned my course. I'm technically under math. I'm supposed to be studying math, but I'm not this semester because I'm transitioning from math into creative writing, and I'm taking a creative writing class this semester. I just wanted to rant about my frustrations in that subject. I haven't really made a ranting video. You know, if you haven't heard Shaniqua rant, then you don't know who I am. If you haven't heard me rant, then you're missing half of the experience of being my friend. Let's get to it. The Creative Writing 100 is Introduction to Creative Writing, gone past poetry, and now we're taking fiction. Genre that I prefer writing in is poetry. I guess I'm just a lot better at wording things, and I like thinking of how things are supposed to be said, or how to properly convey this feeling using language. But I think everyone else in my class is inclined towards fiction, as everybody is at first. At first, I was also inclined to write fiction, but then I realized I suck at plot and everything. I suck at plot. I mean, I don't plan what's gonna happen at least. I just go with where the dream takes me. And the thing is, with me in my fiction, if you've read anything that I've written, and I hope you haven't, my characters are primarily just people with quirks. And I know that's not what characters are supposed to be. They're supposed to be people, fleshed out, and with motivation, and I'm not good at that. That's the thing, when I started writing for our fiction manuscript, I realized that in learning how to write fleshed out characters and well thought out plots, I am sort of sacrificing the quirks that I really love. Our deadline last Saturday was 7 p.m. Who the fuck writes at 7 before 7 p.m.? 7 in my world is the time you wake up. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning. For me, it's more of like 7 p.m. waking up from my afternoon nap, because I am personally a night writer. I am a night everything. I do everything best from the hours from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. 7 p.m. is just not a good time in general. But yeah, I spent most of Saturday writing. I told my parents that I had to do something, and I feel so awful that I kind of messed up their schedules because I didn't do my homework. Actually, honestly, I just spent the hours from 4 to 7 writing. I'm definitely one of the people who work better under pressure on a deadline. Well, I don't work better, but I work. A deadline causes me to work, so I don't really know what's going to happen to me if I graduate with a creative writing degree and no deadline, because I'm probably not gonna write anything. I had like 3 options for the things that I wanted to write about. I went with the third one. I submitted that family thing, the family story, emotional family drama. That's what you call it. When I download all the other submissions that my classmates did, oh my god, it's like everything is an emotional family drama. Or a love story, but you know how in workshops someone always has to write a love story? Actually, not just someone, like 3 people, max, 3 people minimum have to write a love story. Being unique in my field, I guess, in like the area that I'm good at, is really important to me, and I'm glad that in the past few years, especially in the years I've been in college, sort of explored this whole wonderful, amazing fiction, fantasy-ish category. It's a very random world, and I like that world. I like that it's a translation of what's directly inside my head. It's a very iffy world to like release into the public. Writing really honestly does mean a lot to me. You know how you imagine yourself doing something for the rest of your life? Yeah, this is it. It comes down to the writing style. We all have essentially the same story. Well, probably not the same story, but it's all dramatic family shit. and my writing style has to be there, but I did this story in 1 day. Well, no, 2 days. That's not enough. Writerly identity crisis. It's very strange. So I'm not making sense, but the moral of the story is 1, follow Shing's tips because they're really helpful, and if you don't follow them, you end up submitting 30 minutes before the deadline on a Saturday. You end up working on a Saturday, so that's not good. Well, number 2, ranting videos take up a lot of time. 3, writers who sparkle should probably take a shower and do homework now. Okay, that was my first ranting video. I am apparently a literature person, but I have made a video on the books that I have not read and of the writing I have not written. And of the writing that I wish I had written. Do not be like me. If there's anyone out there who actually wants to read the shit that I write, I will post the link to my DeviantArt in the description video. It's so weird to point there. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. When we met last week, Shing mentioned that I have a lot of stuffed toys. I don't, actually.